Meet this incredible man named Tripat Singh, and he is 81 years old. Yes, exactly 81. In most people at this age, society already sees weakness, slowness, and decay in advance. But there is a man who breaks this picture completely. He regularly trains at the gym, moves a lot, spends time outdoors, retains a strong body, a clear head and energy that even people half his age can envy. And the most interesting thing is that his secret is not in magic pills, expensive procedures, or a genetic lottery. His lifestyle is based on principles that are accessible to almost everyone. And if you watch this video to the end, you will understand one very important thing. Aging is not just the age in the passport. Therefore, watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So, let's get started. First, he continues to train in the gym even at the age of 81. Many people believe that strength training is only for the young. In fact, after the age of 40, they become not just useful, but vital. As a person ages, they naturally lose muscle mass. This process is called sarcopenia, and it is the loss of muscles that often makes people weak, stooped, and fragile. But strength training can literally slow down biological aging. They improve insulin sensitivity, help maintain bone density, maintain hormonal balance, and even have a positive effect on brain function. Tripat Singh pays special attention to the upper body, and this is much more important than it seems at first glance. Strong shoulders, back, and arms are not just about appearance. This is an indicator of a person's functional age. With age, many people lose grip strength, begin to slouch, and have neck and back pain. The upper body becomes weak, and at the same time, the person loses a sense of control over his own body. Regular exercises on the back, chest, and shoulders help to maintain an even posture, an open chest, and normal breathing. And breathing is directly related to the energy level and the state of the nervous system. Another powerful principle that can be seen in Tripat Singh is that he spends a lot of time outdoors. And this is a huge underestimated habit of modern man. Today, millions of people live in an almost artificial environment. An office, a car, an apartment, a phone screen. At the same time, the body begins to work worse because a person literally breaks away from the natural biological rhythms. Walking and being outdoors is not just healthy. This is one of the main factors of healthy aging. Pay attention to one important detail. Tripat Singh is not trying to fight his age. He accepts it. And this is an incredibly strong psychological principle. Many people age faster precisely because they constantly live in internal resistance. They are afraid of age, consider every new year a loss, and mentally program themselves for weakness. But the brain and the body are closely connected. When a person perceives aging as a catastrophe, he begins to behave like an old man much earlier than his time. His positive thinking also plays a very important role. But here you need to understand one thing correctly. Positive thinking is not about smiling naively 24 hours a day and not denying problems. The real positive is the ability to maintain inner stability. People who are able to get out of stress faster recover better on a physiological level. They have lower cortisol levels, a better immune system, and slower developing inflammation in the body. But there is another principle that almost no one talks about. He pays attention to recovery. And this is a huge mistake of most people. They either do not train at all or they are constantly trying to kill themselves with loads without proper rest. It's not just training that keeps you young. Youth preserves the body's ability to recover from stress. With age, recovery becomes especially important. The body no longer forgives chronic lack of sleep, constant stress, and lack of rest. That is why smart people in old age do not train hard but systematically. They understand that the goal is not to set a one-time record, but to preserve their health for decades to come. Another interesting detail that says a lot about his thinking is that Tripat Singh runs a blog where he shares his life, workouts, thoughts, and daily activities. And this is much more important for youth than it might seem. When a person at the age of 81 continues to be involved in life, communicates with people, shares experiences, and feels important, his brain remains active. Many people are starting to age not only physically but also socially. They gradually shut themselves off from the world, stop being interested in new things, stop feeling needed. And this greatly affects the state of the psyche and even health. One of the most useful conclusions from Tripat Singh's lifestyle is that youth cannot be preserved by one habit. It's always a combination of factors: movement, strength training, fresh air, psychological stability, recovery. And the main thing is consistency. People often look for a secret pill, but the body doesn't change because of one miracle method. It changes because of what you do every day. And that's what's especially important to understand. At the age of 20, the body can still compensate for a bad lifestyle. At 40, there are already consequences. And after 60, the body becomes an honest reflection of the habits accumulated over the decades. That's why people like Tripat Singh look different. They are not trying to rejuvenate urgently. They just create conditions for years in which the body wears out more slowly. If you want to take something useful from this video for yourself, start not with global changes, but with simple actions. Add strength exercises at least twice a week. Start walking more. Go outside in the morning for at least 20 minutes. Watch your posture. Get enough sleep. And most importantly, stop treating age as a sentence. Because very often a person begins to age psychologically much earlier than physically. And perhaps the main secret of Tripat Singh's youth is not in training or genetics. The point is that he continues to live actively with an interest in life and respect for his own body. Most people begin to reduce their lives without noticing it, move less, try less new things, and believe less in their abilities. If a person behaves as if life is already ending, the body begins to fade faster. Friends, what do you think of this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.